Danny and Marcia is with me, and little Tyler and Jerry. We all come up here to, in fact, my whole family came up to Calco reunion. So we down here at the old Calco place where I was born and raised. The house is deteriorated and a lot of trees done growed up around it, but Danny is coming along. He's going to take a movie of the Erie, what we can see. And this old hill right here, I've spent many a day here as a child going up and down. Frank's got a bunch of deer dogs out here. We're beginning to rouse him up now. Right here on Highway 84, it comes through here, going into Natchez, goes on across the country. Danny, you can get part of the porch right here. We had one that come all the way around, had a tin roof. And many joyful days were spent right there on that old porch right there. Mama, we had served many a meal. We'd all get together through the years. Old fireplace. The old house burnt down, and that house was built by farmers around here. It didn't cost Papa anything. He just went down to the sawmill in Clinton and bought the lumber, and they had about 20 carpenters come in here, and they built that house within a little over a week. Right. They all got together. Uncle Lee built the chimney. It didn't cost my daddy nothing for labor. That's what people did back in those days. They really joined together and helped each other. And I know the house, I noticed the porch is all done rotted down, but the inside of it is probably some of the old furniture is in here. My oldest brother got killed in 1927. That's one of the first tombstones he had. Alton Lee. See, April the 21st, 1905, that's when he got killed, February the 28th, 1926. So that put him 21 years old. We show you the picture down at I got you know. He got smothered death up in Washington, but that's the first tombstone. They got him a nice one. They placed that and start that one down here. That's the old farm down here, part of it. And that's a field where we used to plant cotton. Down here, I don't know whether we still got it or not. I think it's gone, but we had a storm pit down there where when we have storms, we'd all come down there and get in it, Frank. I mean, Danny. I don't see it down there anymore. I think it's been covered up. Let me see this down here. I can see what it is. No, it's not been. I think something growed up around it, though. I think part of it. You can see it coming out here. It's kind of got. I think you got part of it. Yeah. Yeah, you can see this kind of like a cave up in there. And we used to go up in there when we'd have tornadoes or something like that come through. All the children, Pa would get us all down here, and we'd huddle up in there until the storm went over. And it was a very good haven for us, you know. And I helped them build that. I was helped when they put the concrete and everything, put the top on it. But in time of a storm, you know, it would blow over on that hill. The sun growed up. Like a handbed or something. Yeah, you gotta watch him. They're all out here. We used to have an apple orchard down in here, but just loaded with apples. Just all the apples we could eat. And this is where we had our garden. Paul and them had the garden. Made some of the finest vegetables. Frank got all of this. He was the youngest one of the brothers. He took care of Paul and Mom and everything, but he got the best Avery right in here. He got the home place there, this land. But this old barn right here is where it's just about done rotted down too. There's an old wasp nest up there. We had one a little bit better than that. I think it's done been tore down, but I think that's just part of it. But we had a dairy farm. The cows would go in there and they'd go in the stall and we'd milk them. We had about 30 head of milk cattle. Yeah, that's Frank's beef cattle right there. That's like heifers in it. that salt in there?
Uh-huh.
Boy, they love that. You have to give that to them, boys. They got to have salt like everybody else. And they're going to eat that salt day in and day out. These are big pecan trees here. Oh, we had a garden out there once too. You want to cut it off, Frank, and let's go down this way.
Okay.
Get started. And every morning, right around about 9 o'clock, they had a passenger train come through that old Mississippi Central that's going in, taking people in. A lot of people rode the train, and around about 11 o'clock, right on time. That train was right on time. We could tell we out in the fields working, and when old Mississippi Central come through, it's time for us to take off for lunch. It stopped down at Quinton down there about a mile, and they had a place where you could get on.
Uh-huh.
And also it stopped at McCall. All these little old places.
Snake.
Where?
And,
Oh, sure enough.
yeah, doggone right.
Copperhead.
Yeah, that little old thing,
deadly.
boy. That there was a rattlesnake, boy.
That was a copperhead, Dad.
He got his mouth wide open.
Yeah.
Hey, I could have stepped on that son of a gun.
You
He would
might
have
have.
bit
You
me.
must have been
He went up in under there.
Uh-huh. Goodness,
That
what?
little stuck old cotton house right here. We take cotton and bring it and put it in this house. You know, we bring the cotton here and dump it in, and we come up there with and load it with wagons and carry it to the gin. And they would gin the cotton, you know. Take the seeds out and they bale it. Paul sometimes would have 15 and 20 bales of cotton right out on the front, and he was getting $400 and $500 a bale, you know. And that's how they made the money. Hard work. But we've had many a bale of cotton in that old cotton house up there. Still there. That's salt out here in this house. They gotta have that salt. Frank, I've seen the McCall Creek get up in the water that's come right around here.
Golly.
It'd be over a mile wide, like the Mississippi River. Cover that whole land down in there. Great big pasture down in there. You can just hear the water, the logs coming down, you know, coming down the creek. There's 12. That's when they had them big April showers, and they'd go up the creek way up there for miles. We
All the
crossed.
logs in the creek.
They washed them up, out like lay it out in here, you know. You know, it'd wash them up and they start floating out, see. Just old rotten logs. And me and Monroe, we used to, and our friend Ford and all of us.
Henry Ford?
No. But he was the first cousin of mine. He was really our uncle, half uncle. But anyway, we would go up, we'd leave our clothes in and go up the creek naked and walk for a mile up there when the creek was bumped all bank to bank. And we'd jump on a log and come down the creek river. Young, you know, around about, 13, 14 years old.
Uh-huh.
We could swim. Right here, they had a spring, one of the most beautiful springs, but it's done all growed up now. There ain't nothing in there right now, but that's where we get our drinking water.
Huh.
Had concreted in and coming through. But
Just bubbled up out of the ground, huh?
It's probably done covered up right now with dirt and everything, but that's some of the best spring water you ever seen. And I think it's going to quit running. Okay, now this is a pasture here. We had the corn in here.
Gosh.
Plant corn in here for cow.
I can't get grass like this grow in my yard.
Yeah. Frank, I owned this when I inherited. My daddy gave me this strip of land right here.
Huh.
There's 10 acres in here, and that's part of my land, and I got 40 across the creek over there, and I got these 10 here, and I sold this to Frank for $1,000. Because I didn't need it, and it's got all these cows and everything, But that's a really a pretty field. I guess he got a pile, one of them chainsaws. He cuts all that down and piles it up, and it needs to be burnt. It's trimmed up pretty good. He's got a nice pasture down here.
That's nice.
Really pretty. But I owned that right in there. Papa's there's about 10 acres in here, and I let Frank have it because I didn't have any use for it. These little branches running into it for miles and miles. through there, you know. Got it on?
Yeah.
This is McCall Creek.
This is pretty.
And
If you
if you want, you can walk along there. You can find some odd rocks, Marshall. Really pretty rocks right there. There's one right there. Only one that's going to look like on petrified. It stays in there, you know, for years and years. Places like that right in here, you take a balloon, those tires, throw those tubes up and get them and float down. You
we
know,
did that
ride.
once. We got some tubes and
See
floated
when them
on.
three-wheelers come in here, they don't have as many. Boy, they used to come down there when they're supposed to come down. That's a good place to ride it. And they go right across that creek. This is fine. It is. That's the water coming from the branch coming by. But the water out here, you can get down here low, you can feel it. You could get out there and swim right now. It'd be kind of just right. But that old creek's been here for thousands of years, I imagine.
Probably millions of years. Judge.
Oh yeah,
Petrified
millions of years.
wood.
Yeah, this was our land. We owned all this through him. Paul had about 600 acres of land up through here. Good cross there. You can go from miles back in all the way up through there. We sold it all for $100 an acre. We could have got $2,000 an acre if we'd have kept it. Our land went on down through yonder, you know, and all back in here. You go way up this way for 2 miles back in there. All the boys got 50 acres apiece down through there, you see. And my daddy sold a lot of land to the government. He bought a lot of it. Boy, it's big trees, that big. That's where we go hunting back in the Frank goes deer hunting in there. Now, once you get on beyond and get out in the woods, you know, but we got fields over there. We had corn fields in there.
Yeah.
We worked, there's a big opening out there. Paul used to have 10 acres, and you go on back over in there and go up in another acre, another big 10 acres.
Did you ever see deer come down to the water?
Then a million one kill coming right across down there. I'll tell you who did it. Chad, that's Ardeloy's Ardeloy's son. He was down, a little old fella, about 10 years old, and he saw that deer cross down, and he was sitting down and he killed that deer.
Huh.
Had about 10 or 12 horns on him, red big one coming across there.
Huh.
There's lots of deer in here. Sure is. Boy, that place right there is really growed up. That there really keeps it from washing out. All them roots hold that soil in there, you know. I got some movies of us. You might have seen them, Frank. That old 8mm. We was right in here. And look at the rocks. We go along here and search odd-looking rocks. You know, you can find them different kinds. So you can really find some pretty ones, even Indian rocks. Now look at this one right here. Well, that there came off of my telephone thing right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Sports.
Flat rocks, you know. We used to take them and kind of skate them along the water and see them scoot up. You know, where there's a lot of rocks, you get right down and you can find some odd-looking rocks.
Beautiful rocks around here, I remember.
Huh?
I used to find some beautiful rocks as a kid around here.
Oh, yeah. Look at that one right there. It looked like a granite, you know, kind of. This one right here, that's there ain't no telling how many million years. Those rocks are, they've been good. Look at here, here's a bottle. Look like a whiskey bottle. Throw it down. Boy, we didn't have any trouble finding ammunition for our nigger shooters. You know, with these rocks right here, boy, you could knock anything out. And it goes, circles all around, and it runs into the Homachilla River about 4 miles from here.
Huh.
And then that makes a pretty big river, you know, especially when it goes down. And we used to go up this creek hand grabbing fish, you know, go from bank to bank. And we caught fish, you know, weighing in some of these places, you know, weighing 25 and 30 pounds. There was catfish, you know, and blue cat. They go on at the bank. You go along there, you know, it's a little bit deeper. It gets up about waist deep when it comes in there. And a big fish can get in water that deep, weighing 50 pounds. He can get out of there and just fly up there. You see the waves. And they go in and they find a little den in behind the bank. They got a hole about that big. You go in, they stay in behind her, and they come out. Charlie and all of us, we'd walk for miles and miles. We'd go up the creek because we were stirring the water up.
Right.
I mean, Danny. We go up the creek and because if you're going up it, then all the old dirty water's going down. It'd be messed up. If you went down it, you couldn't see because we'd be stirring up the water. You see, you got to have good steering. Much as 800-900 acres of land. Bartman said he sold a lot of it.
A lot of land.
Farming. See it going up this way? They love to get up in under there. And right on the other side, that's where you can catch them. And that water coming down, you can float. It's like that spring, but it's slower, you know. You float down. You talk about something that looks like the Mississippi River. You know, when it gets up and it gets bank to bank, you could a battleship could come up through here. Very swift, you know, just like the Mississippi River, you know. It's just roaring, boy. You can hear everything.
Yeah, I see it. Fish food. Fell down and busted my tail.
Pretty cattle, about an animal, even a cow. I have a little young calf, baby calf down in here someplace, and she'll hide that young calf. And you can go down in there, and that old cow, if she's out there someplace, and that calf is sitting up out here, that old cow says, and that baby knows, and he'll drop down and hide, just like a deer calf would do the same thing. It just drop right down and hide. It's hard to find them sometimes. We used to get them and put them on our back, you know, and carry them back to carry them out of the field, you know.
They scratch you with their hooves?
No, a little old calf, small one, you know, just about a day old, 2 days old. You know, we pick him up and bring him on in.
What's next for me?
Right down there where we crossed that McCall Creek, back when I was about 3 years old, I guess. You know, you heard them talking about me following that dog we had. I followed that dog down to the creek, and I went across that creek, and me about 3 or 4 years, I was less than 3 years, about 3 years old, just there, just started walking.
Can you imagine letting your 3-year-old just go
But I
walking?
held on to that dog, and the dog carried me across the creek, swam across. Mama came down and seen my little tracks where I came right up to the creek there, you know, and she said, I know I'm drowning. I know I was going to catch me now. And they hollered over there, hollered, see, it's Vernon over there? Yeah, he's over there. Boy, she said she was relieved. She could see my little track as I come along, going down to the creek.
Going to the edge of the creek, but didn't know if you'd made it.
She followed me right up the creek and saw that dog track. And she got to always grab that dog by the back and just hold to it, you know. And that dog pulled me across.
What kind of dog was it?
It was a mutt. Big old mutt dog. We didn't have no full-bred dogs up in this area. Everything was mixed, you know. They make good dogs too, good hunting dogs. we're right behind the old home place. Danny's taking the movie of it. That back part there was the kitchen. There's the old hot water heater there still standing there. And probably some of the old furniture. This is the old stove in here. That's a table right there that's left in there. Gotta look out for wasp nests up there. Probably infested with rats and everything. Yeah, there's a lot of chairs in there. Old chairs, antique chairs, Marshall. And bottles and things. This is where Mama cooked and everything. That was and she had the table there. Jerry and I, on our honeymoon night, we spent our first night here. We got married that day and we spent the first night here.
Goodness.
Got up the next morning and the boys came along, brothers came along and got me up about 3:30 and carried my women across squirrel hunting. When I come out of the woods, I said, stupid as me, we come back to Jerry. Jerry was about 17 years old. And we slept right back in a room in there and had a lot of rats. They'd come across the, look at that there, look at those wasp nests there.
All over the place, right?
Come down on them. Had a lot of rats. Look at that big seal right there. Isn't that a big one?
Big what? Seal?
Big old seal.
A big beam?
Well, that cost you some money, I'll tell you that. That's probably a piece of lumber that come out of that house there.
Probably.
Tin roof, that old tin roof still up there. It come a rain at night, and you could hear the rain as it hit down here. You can always tell. And boy, when it rains at night time, we can really sleep. You know, it's
Yes,
just
sir.
something about the rhythm of it, you know. You can hear the rain hitting the tin roof. Go ahead and hit them down there. Cross guy. No, coming out of the corn. Take a picture of old Frank. Coming out down. I'd like to
Zoom in
see
on
that. Hey, wait, boy, we're gonna get a movie of you.
Hauling in the corn.
Yeah. That's Frank's garden out there, Danny. Put it on your zoom lens. Get Frank coming up through there if you can.
All right. Yeah. What you got, corn?
I guess Bart got his car fixed pretty good. Is that right? Good. Hey, Bob, they good, you know, all of it.
Yeah. My neighbor fixed my mom.
Is that right? We got about that many and put up last week, Jerry and I. That was on, we left on a Thursday. We went Wednesday and got it. It was about 5 dozen. We got white corn. You get them out here, I'll help you shuck that. We got that. I'd shuck it and Jerry would put two pieces in those borders and the walls.
Good thing you can. Hey, it's a good thing you can't hear what you're saying.
All righty.
Here he comes.
There he comes.
He let me hold him momentarily.
You like to explore. Yeah. You like that. He ain't never seen no rocks. What's going on? One of these people.
What he said.
I'm off to know.
Hey. You want to get there?
Like them slopes.
Going up and down on.
Let me see how big that is.
Let's see the jeans. See, look at the camera, he starts whining.
Where's Papa?
Where's Pawpaw?
Where's Papa? Where's Papa? Got Mama. Where's Papa?
You don't know how to say my name yet.
You don't. Can you say Papa?
You just say Dada and Papa.
Don't fall. Don't fall. Oh! Oh!
Cargo by?
Where's Papa? Uh-oh! Get up, Papa! Uh-oh! That's right. Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
That's a big word.
Yeah.
Uh-oh! I remember when Stanford down at Chief. All out there.
Yeah, they love to do that, don't they?
Same place.
Hey, hello.
Calcutt Memorial Highway here. Not yet. I want to take her up there and.
Pass it down there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You can say this is where Dad was born. Place, the old Calcoat place, McCall Creek. Come up here every year for the past 40 years. Frank and Perl live right here. Hey, James, come out here. Come here. Come here, James. Come on. You can get one to James. You ain't got to go.
Okay.
Come on, boys. Come on out here. Come on, Frank. Get in on that chair.
Get out here, Uncle Frank.
Here's one of James. This is my brother, James here. James, he lives in Natchez, Mississippi. And he's retired and got him a garden. That's his thing. And, James, you're 67 years old.
All right.
Get it right on the head.
All right.
I got you beat 3 years.
All right.
57. Frank, he's 60. Still going strong.
Going, I don't know how strong.
I think Dorothy, let's see, that's on you and Dorothy is rest of them comes, Linda Gale coming to the council reunion.
Brown ain't coming. He don't care about it.
That came one time.
They come one time. What about Mike? He never just sent his money to hunt.
Richard,
I got to send it in next week.
Mike knows.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good county right there. RCA Victory.
That's Jimmy's band, huh?
Yeah. RCA Victory.
That's enough of
He's driving that tractor.
Come on, boy. Come on. Oogie, come on. Keep that tractor, boy.
He's driving it.
Come on, boy. Drive that thing, man. Oogie. Back up. Oogie. Oogie. Turn around this way. Oogie. Yes, sweetie. The guy, look at him.
He's driving.
Come on, boy. Oogie. Come on, boy. We're going to get him one of them. Yeah. Yes, Oogie.
You can drive that thing, can't you?
Yeah, man. Look at it, boy. He knows what that's for.
Turn that steering wheel.
There, boy.
Grandma swinging on the swing.
Oh, Lord. I ain't even got my face put on, Dan.
Well, I can't see it that close.
Okay. You want to get up? You want to get up? Come on. Oh, he wants to go, you know.
Yeah, he wants to go.
Come on.
There's cows out there.
He has a 12-inch pipe cut off. Little nipple welded down in yonder in the bracelet here over here. And that jet turned up, and that gas line right up on that nipple. 1/4-inch jet. Elamite. Hey man. What is that?
Looks like it.
Go back to that Jackson.
Supper tonight.
Go back to Jacksonville and show your country cut.
That's right. All this corn. I'll tell him this is all just for one meal.
Just one meal, right?
Just one
Yeah,
meal
just
of
one
corn.
meal.
That's what friends fix for one meal. Yeah. When they all around.
And the cows eat them. You might have to take across the
They eat them
river.
cobs.
Across the river.
Look at that big truck there. Ooh. All the doggone crops. You can't walk on the rock. Two doggone,
He was walking on the other day doing pretty good.
yeah.
I'm gonna take that on one.
Good enough for that rock.
Cows over there.
Boo! You said boo!
There's cows.
Boo!
About 2 dozen back there.
Look at those cows. Boo! Yeah, Lee.
Sat there too long, my leg got stiff.
Goodness.
Many a meal right there.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Take me picture. Danny, you ain't got a picture of my car, have you? Come out here.
Took a movie of this car. It's all dusty and dirty now.
Boy, that's Tyler. That's Tyler, boy. Yes,
Papa's
sir.
car.
Yes. Tyler. Yes, sir. Big man. Roll him, toy minivan. Patty cake, baked on man. Roll 'em on a toy minivan. Yeah, T. Ain't that bad? Look at that. Ah, boy. Look at that. Yes, sir. T.
Did you wake up? You had a good nap, didn't you? Don't get me up because my hair's all. I just got out of it.
Okay, I'll try to get you in.
Uh-oh.
Washed it.
Get the lawnmower and bring it over here.
To the bath, I don't know.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna kill me for that.
Uh-oh.
Good job. Where you going? Come back this way. Come back this way. Just about.
Oh, he's feeling good now.
He's fired up.
He's feeling good, boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'll see you down there. That's what the house was cool, probably.
Oh, he's feeling good.
Anyone with any sense would be in the house. It's the hill. Cool in here.
Thinking a movie of Tyler. I'm thinking a movie of Tyler. I just woke up. You see Mama come out the door. You see Mama come out the door. There we go.
Yeah. Mommy, time to get down. Time to get down.
Just one little kid. Yeah, he's dancing.
There he goes. Here he goes. Here he goes.
There we go.
Woo, all the way.
Yeah, go the hill again.
Good. Oh, now you want to go.
Now he won't do it. Now he won't do it.
Tyler, come on. Let's go back up here.
Go ahead, Stancy. Go down the hill, Stancy.
Come on. Oh. Come up here and run. Go.
Come on, sport.
Come on.
There you go, yeah. Yeah. Let's wipe your hands off. Okay. There we go. Okay, Stancy.
You don't like his hand messed up. You got more on.
You want Mama to go with him this time? Well, I'm eating now. You got drunk now. Yeah. Ah.